Welcome back to another video, and today we are gonna talk about this cousin tribe that I made for Mia. By the way, check out her channel. Her channel will be in the link on below, and also, um, so if you don't know who the enchanters are, the enchanters is this magical mixel tribe that's kind of like the Vistastics, if the Vistastics did not fail all the time. And also, I know, I just threw some shade, but guess what? Let me throw my shade. So, the first thing I should tell you about is, oh yeah, if you're distracted by the noise, I'm sorry, it's, I'm just watching my sister, and so I'm multitasking. So also, okay, my bad. So, anyways, if you want to know more about these mixels, you can just come to Mia's channel. And by the way, the Enchanter cousins are basically is something I need to explain. So first off, I'm gonna start with technically in a headcanon that I made up. I'm gonna go with second in command to become the leader. And that would be Trickio. Trickio is a very surprising, fun-loving mixel who loves to play games and puts up challenges for the other mixels in his tribe. He's very kind and positive, and very much so that mixel who will just try to entertain his friends and family just to make them feel better. Also, he's very good at any type of board game and game that does not evolve around normal video games. The only video games he's good at is like Mario, Sonic, Spore, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of another one. Plants vs Zombies. The rest of it, he's either average at, or he's just gonna straight out die. But that only depends but that only depends on what he's feeling today. If he's in a good mood, that means he'll be pretty good at the game. If he's in a neutral mood, he'll be pretty much pretty average at it. But if he's sad or angry, he'll be jack crud at it. Next up is Potjack. Potjack is a dog-like mixel who has one eye. He loves playing, doing tricks, pulling pranks, and telling jokes. This mixel is actually a joke connoisseur and a joke maverick. He will create one of the most funniest jokes and the funniest pranks, and no one will really get angry at him because his pranks aren't really mean-spirited. In fact, it's very hilarious. Like, nothing like a bad YouTube prank. Like, if he does a prank of a if the April Fool's joke is he also has an April Fool's joke where he'll say he'll do something, but in reality he'll do something else, which will somewhat help the original thing that he was asked to do, but it's like either multitasking. Also, you see that little jackpot tail? Hold on, just let me. You see that little jackpot tail? That little tail with gold in it? That gold can turn into anything. It can either be money, it can be objects, it can be the souls of the innocent. It can be the souls of the innocent. Stuff like that. Next up is Boombuster. Boombuster is a Mixel who has a magical ability with music. You see, this Mixel great has a pretty great has a pretty great connection towards music, and honestly can use his music to heal people and cure people. And also his music can destroy any virus. So no, remember that cordyceps fungus thing? Just let this man this his just let him play the right music and the cordyceps is no more. In fact, if he wanted to, he can. In fact, if he wanted to, he can solve world hunger just with one song. He's actually pretty good at. His music can improve the world and help others. He doesn't use his music for evil, and he's very kind. Next up is the Mixels like and dislike, because we know how we do it on this dang channel. Next up is Trickio's likes, and his likes are comic books, challenges, puzzles, under food and oh my bad. And Boombuster's music. Normally calling it a bop and occasionally using one of his music to help him with one of his challenges to give it more of a flair. Even though he might be accidentally helping something in the process. His dislikes are Nixels losing at a challenge, him being beaten at a puzzle or challenge, and having his comic books not being as great as he wanted them to be. Next up is Jackpot. Jackpot's likes are playing with a soccer ball, playing football, eating random hot dogs that he finds on tables, and talking about cool stuff. And his saying his catchphrase was his jackpot. Next up is Boombuster. Boombuster likes our music, helping other Mixels, trying to meditate, balancing, and eating food. And that's the end of the video. Oh yeah, his dislikes. His dislikes are bad music, Nixels that are bad, and bad memes, and sometimes and the idea that Lockbox might find his music a little, and the critical jokes that Lockbox and Waver makes on his music. But oh well, he's having fun. And that's the end of the video. I'll see you guys next time.